What's up, guys? I'm going to be teaching you a bit how to play Icebow, specifically Icebow, which has like Rocket and Tornado, and then Ice Wizard, which is good for defense. Yeah, so let's get into it. And I'm going to be trying to give you tips on how to play against specific cards or decks as we go. And yeah, we're into the first match. Okay, good, it's a human. Alright, so he goes E-Giant in the back. So I'm going to go in with an Icebow in the other lane, because that's almost a guaranteed connection because he's only a 3 elixir. Let's just defend this Icebow for as long as we can, just maximize the damage that we're getting. Yeah, and then we're going to have to start looking at defending this side. We're going to take a little bit of damage on both sides potentially. Let's log this side back. Oh dear. Yeah, we might take a lot of damage, but we're still in the lead for quite a bit. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna take a lot of damage on this side as well. Okay, hopefully we can, let's see, try this, tornado this back. There we go. So we're still in the damage lead, luckily. That was a hefty amount of damage that we took. But if we defend well, then we can, you know what, we might be a little bit down on elixir here. So let's rocket here to take care of both the Rune Giant and the balloon. Unfortunately, that does hit our tower, but we were low on elixir. Wait, will the knight get a hit? That's actually great. Oh, 2 hits! Okay, so I think we can win this game. I believe this deck also has Graveyard. I've been facing this deck recently a lot. This is a different variation of it, but it's basically the deck that has like 5 win conditions, so it's like crazy. This time I'm gonna let that Icebow die because I don't feel like losing so much off my tower next time. And I may, okay, so I'm gonna do skeletons for the Hog Rider, and then log back both the Hog Rider and this Royal Giant on this side. Then let's Ice Wizard. Okay, good thing I didn't spend too much elixir on that. Okay, so this is what Tornado can be good for. You can correct your mistakes by pulling whatever troop you misplaced a unit earlier, like I misplaced the Tesla. You can like pull the Tornado back towards it and correct your past mistakes, basically. Okay, US Skeletons for the Graveyard. I gotta get that down fast. Let's get down the Tesla for the Hog Rider. Nice, we get it down in time. And we shouldn't take too much damage. Yeah, I think that's no Graveyard hits. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. Let's go for a defensive Icebow, yeah. And his left side tower is cooked. Let's log this back. Just minimize our damage taken, especially on that defensive Icebow, which will gather a lot of value. Let's Icebow to slow this push down. Okay, yeah, that's GG's. And we're into the next match with Icebow, and see if we can work some more magic with this lovely Icebow deck, which, by the way, I'm playing even though it's such a challenging season, because I want a challenge. I want to be able to face hard decks and still win, and it looks like we might be up against the same deck as before, which means that he's probably going to have Royal Giant, so I'm going to save up and let's wait. It's Tesla here near the middle. Mighty Miner. I've seen this variation before. Let's Icebow this side because I don't think... Okay, nice, he played a bomb tower into the Icebow, so it's gonna die. I actually have seen this variation before. But we can log these piggies and maybe get a small lock. Oh nice, we do get a small lock. That's gonna be nice for us. Let's tornado this to the King Tower. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot to explain. I forgot to remember, and now I need to explain to you guys that like troops have different masses, and Ram Rider, like some mechanic, maybe it's mass, maybe something else, makes it so that it can't be pulled to the King Tower in the same fashion as Hog Rider, like it's much harder. So that's why it failed just now. So let's settle in and play patiently to defend. He's going for a Goblin Drill on this side. going to be right there. He just cloned a little too early. That was an interesting clone though. Yeah, I did see that, so I think I can go in for an Icebow now. And maybe log the piggies? Okay. That's good for me, I guess. I mean, there's just skeletons to distract it even more. And wow, okay. That's gonna be huge. Let's Tesla here for the piggies. And he finds his, okay. So we're still fine. He's gonna go in on this side again, but I know he just used vine, so I can just evo skeletons to take care of this. That was a terrible clone. What is he even cloning? I guess I honestly didn't really have to go in for an Icebow there, so I'm just gonna log before that tower gets any value. Bad Ram Rider, and this game is pretty much won. Just had to defend well. There's the piggies. Let's defend them as well. And why not go for a defensive Icebow? Oh, this is the evolved Goblin Drill. Is that a glitch? Or did they rework the Goblin Drill? Because it just like went into the ground and respawned in the exact same spot 3 times. So I'm not sure what that was about. Okay, back into the next match, and we're gonna see if we can work a little bit more magic with our Icebow deck and complete today's session. Okay, so witch in the back. If I had rocket, I probably would have rocketed, but I'm just gonna have to pay passively. He's probably gonna Mega Knight in front of that, knowing my luck. Okay, luckily for us. Oh wait, is this giant graveyard? This might be a giant graveyard variation. But I'm gonna Icebow this side because his giant's on the wrong side now. And he has mini P.E.K.K.A, so I'm gonna place a Tesla here to deal with all of that. And even his giant, wow, it does pull the giant even though it's completely on that side. Let's skeletons for the graveyard and knights too. You know, I think we have to log, don't we? Let's do a late log. And we take out most of them. I think we only took like 3 graveyard hits. Yeah, so this is giant graveyard. But he doesn't have hero giants. I don't think he has a hero. Let's Ice Wizard right here. Let's Tesla up high, because we want the, nice. Okay, this is great. Because he missed the Evo Skeletons with the arrows, so now he has to use that snowball. Okay, great. We could probably even go in for an Icebow here. And just try to defend it. Log at the last possible second to take no hits on our Icebow by that mini P.E.K.K.A. That was masterful, I must admit. I mean, I guess that's kind of boasting, but still I feel pretty proud about that. Because that was now we can rocket cycle him. Oh, thanks for the rocket value, I guess. And yeah, now we're just 1 rocket away from the win. So let's just play patiently and not botch anything up. Knight in the back to prepare. Then Ice Wizard after that. I think he only has arrows maybe, or maybe he has another small spell, I'm not sure exactly. But let's put here a second Tesla. And then, okay, so there's the graveyard. Let's log this back. Knight here. Ice Wizard. Do some splash. Another Tesla up high that he has to deal with. Okay, nice. And we can just Evo Skeletons on this because the bullet's dead. No more splash for him. Okay, nice. And yeah, let's just do this rocket and seal the deal. Good game. Well, I meant to good game, but yeah, that was a good game against Giant Graveyard.